The main purpose of an I-beam is for when your foundation gets a crack in it or it starts having some deflation in the wall, you'll notice a horizontal crack along the wall because the wall is kind of splitting open, because the main cause of that is usually water intrusion, which can be because your gutters need cleaned, or your downspouts aren't hooked up correctly, or the grade of the dirt around your house is running the wrong way. We call that negative grade. And water will get down between the foundation and the dirt, and it deteriorates the mortar, and the wall isn't as strong as it once was. So we'll put these beams in, and we anchor them at the top, and then we go to the bottom with the jack and we press the bottom in so it's as tight as you can get it, and anchor it at the bottom, and then that beam will have a lot of, kind of like a leaf spring on a truck. It'll always be pushing against the wall, and over time the wall sometimes will become straight again, but the main purpose is so the wall doesn't collapse over time. Before you anchor it in, you want to make sure it's a column as well, so you'll want 6 foot level. So when you put the beams in, you got to anchor them at the top, and usually you'll anchor it to the joist. But if you just have it anchored to the joist, there's going to be a lot of pressure on the beam, so the joist could actually go out. So what you want to do is put bracing in above, and you usually want to go out about 4 joists on the bracing. We just use doubled up 2x8s, put them in there, and attach them with screws on both sides, and then we'll put this nether board over top of it like that, just for extra support. And that's the recommended way to do it. That way it has to push these 4 joists at the top in order for it to move, which most likely it's not going to be able to do that. And so this is the one style. These are, if the joists are running parallel with the wall, this is the style of bracing that we use. There's also the other sides of the walls that are running perpendicular, so we'll run over there and show you what those look like. Okay, so these are the joists running perpendicular to the wall. So these joists obviously run all the way the length of the house, so it's going to be really hard for it to push. So you just need to get something up here to attach to it. So we'll put, we're using 2x8s and 3 bolts holding it in to this joist, and we recommend using bolts, not screws, because there's going to be a lot of, the screws can shear off pretty easily with this, actually have quite a lot of force. We use 20-ton jacks to push them in, so it's going to be a lot of force. And then you can use a doubled up 2x8 to actually go here and push on the top of the beam, or you can use a 4x4 like we use here. So I've been working on the headers, and these guys are going around setting the beams in place. So you anchor the beam at the top, like we had already talked about, and then you put these jack on the bottom, and you drill 2 holes in the concrete. You put some rebar or some metal in there to hold the jack back, and then you'll jack the bottom as far as it can go. You'll start hearing pops and creaks around the house, and that's normal because you're putting so much pressure on the joists. And then once you got it jacked back to where you're happy, you'll put your bolts in the plate on the bottom of the beam. Some people will actually jackhammer out a square and set the beam down there, and then put concrete in and leave the jack in overnight and let the concrete hold it, and that's another acceptable way of doing it. We found that this way is much easier and less time consuming.